Hi guys, welcome to Unacademy KCET YouTube live session. Myself Sharif, teaching ITJ Mains in Advanced Math from past 16 years, taught math in India as well as abroad. Currently working as head of the Maths Department and Vice Principal of Giraffe Learning. Before I start guys, please subscribe and enable the bell icon so that you get notifications of all my classes guys. And below the description box there is a link there. You can use that link to attend my free classes, that is special classes and plus classes on Unacademy platform, which I do in detail. Alright, let me tell you about the Unacademy Plus subscription. These are the best plans for KCET 2021 aspirants, in fact for 2022 as well. For 12 months it will cost you 12375, that is 1031 per month, which will cover both 11th and 12th syllabus in detail. And we solved MCQs from 2004 to 2020, Comet K and CET. Enter this referral code, you get 10% off. And 6 months it's 10125, that is 1688 per month. With this referral code you get 10% off, and per month 2250. You get all with this subscription guys, you get all the premium content at affordable price, structured live courses plus dedicated live doubt clearing sessions, quizzes at regular intervals for self-analysis, batches for complete preparation, test series for DPPs, daily practice paper, full and mock with analysis. You get all this under single subscription. And whenever there's a plus class, every fourth class will be a doubt clearing session where a student can ask the doubt of whether it is board or entrance, what are concepts and numericals, whatever may be. Student get 1 hour to have interaction with your educator. And guys, let me tell you about how to take the subscription. Below the description box there is a link there as well to take the subscription, because most of the students comment here, chat box, they comment here, how should I take the subscription. Below the description box only there is a link there. You can use that link to take the subscription, and there is in the link you can find this referral code as well. Okay, use this referral code and get 10% off. So let me begin guys. Let me just remind you, this is a Mistress batch for KCET 2021. We start. This is actually 15th December. There's one more match started on 4th of this month. Alright. This plan just now I discussed. So this is session 9 of PYQs of definite integrals and definite integrals of CET and Comet K. So I am done with 8th session guys. So last few questions are left out. Today's the last session for this definite integrals. After this, in the next session, I will start with applications of derivative. That is on 8th of this month. Okay, let's quickly begin, guys. I'm almost done. Some last questions are left out. Few questions are left out. All this I finished. Box x square, x minus box x, yes. Log of sin x. So we have to start from here. Alright guys, let's start. See, first let me find out the value of I and j, and then we have to find out what's the value of 3i plus 4j. Excuse me. Okay. I is equal to integration of integral 0 to 1 dx upon 1 plus root x. Excuse me. I'm going to put x equal to t square. Okay, and then I get dx is equal to 2t dt. Even the limits will change. Okay, call equation 1. Even limits will change. When x is equal to 0, you get t is equal to 0. When x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. I is equal to integration of 0 to 1. Okay, and then dx is equal to 2t into dt divided by 1 plus, I took x equal to t square now, so this becomes t. That's fine. So I is equal to 2 is a constant, I'll take outside. This is 0 to 1. T can be written as 1 plus t minus 1. I am adding 1 and subtracting 1. Okay, now this is equal to I is equal to 2 times take this in a bracket, integration 0 to 1 1 plus t divided by 1 plus t dt minus integration 0 to 1 1 divided by 1 plus t dt. Okay, close this bracket, let's cancel this guys. I is equal to, open the bracket, you get 2 times integral 0 to 1 and dt. Okay, minus 2 times integral 0 to 1 1 upon 1 plus t dt. So I is equal to 2 times integration of dt is t. Between the limit 0 to 1, integration of 1 by t is log t. You will get log of 1 plus t. Between the limit 0 to 1. Upper limit is 1, lower limit is 0. Okay, minus 2 times into a bracket, upper limit is log 2. Lower limit is log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. So you get I is equal to 2 minus 2 log 2. Yeah, 2 minus 2 log 2. This is I. Good morning, Raju. Let us find out j, guys. J is equal to integration 0 to 1. Integral 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus cube root of x, that is x power 1 by 3. I'm going to put x is equal to t cube. If I differentiate dx is equal to t cube will be equal to 3t square and dt. Even limits will change. When x is equal to 0, t is equal to 0, and when x is equal to 1, t is equal to 1. So this j is equal to integration 0 to 1 dx is equal to 3t square and dt divided by 1 plus if I substitute here x is equal to t cube, so it will be t. J is equal to 3 is a constant, I'll take outside. Integral 0 to 1 divided by 1 plus t. So follow carefully. Numerator t square can be written as 1 plus t square minus 1. I'm adding 1 and subtracting 1. So j is equal to 3 times. Take this in a bracket, 0 to 1. Subtract 1 and add 1. Okay, so I'm going to write this as t square now. T square can be written as t square minus 1 and plus 1. Otherwise it's improper. You divide numerator by denominator. Okay, so this is t square minus 1 upon t plus 1. Okay, and then plus integration 0 to 1 upon t plus 1 dt or 1 plus t dt. Both are same. Okay, so j is equal to 3 times integral 0 to 1 a square minus b square is a minus b, okay, into a plus b divided by t plus 1 dt plus integration 0 to 1 divided by t plus 1 dt. Okay, now let us cancel this. So this should be equal to j is equal to 3 times integral 0 to 1, okay, t minus 1 dt plus 3 times integration of 0 to 1, okay, 1 upon t plus 1 dt. So j is equal to 3 times integration of x is x square by 2 between the limits 0 to 1, okay, plus 3 times integration of 1 by x is log x. You will get log of t plus 1, okay, between the limit 0 to 1. J is equal to 3 by 2, 3 upon 2. So j is equal to 3 upon 2. Upper limit will be equal to 1 minus 1, it is 0. Lower limit is 0 minus 1, the whole square is 1. Okay, and then plus 3 times upper limit is log 2 minus lower limit is log 1. Upper limit log 2 minus lower limit is log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. Okay, so you get j is equal to 3 minus 3 upon 2 plus 3 log 2. Isn't it? Yeah, now what am I supposed to find, guys? I'm supposed to find what is 3i plus 2j. So 3i plus 2j. Okay, 3i plus 2j is equal to 3 times. The value of I will be equal to 2 minus 2i. 2 minus 2 into log 2. Okay, plus 2 times j. J will be equal to minus 3 by 2. This is minus 3 by 2. Yeah, minus 3 by 2 plus j. J will be equal to 3 log 2. Right? Let us open the bracket. You will get this as 6 minus 6 log 2. Okay, minus 2 and 2 cancels 3 plus this is 6 log 2. Minus and plus will cancel. Okay, answer will be equal to plus 3. That's the answer, guys. Answer will be plus 3. Let's move to the next question. So integral 0 to pi by 2. See, in this what I'll do is I'm going to substitute x by 2 plus pi by 4 equal to t. X by 2 plus pi by 4 equal to t. If I differentiate, 1 by 2 is a constant, integration of dx is equal dx. Pi by 4 is a constant, you get dt. And I cross multiply, you get dx is equal to 2 into dt. Okay, dx is equal to 2 into dt. And from this I can write x by 2 is equal to t minus pi by 4. Right? If I cross multiply, you get x is equal to 2t minus pi by 2. 2t minus pi by 2. Okay, even the limits will change, guys. When x is equal to 0, t will be equal to pi by 4. Is it not? Yeah, when x is equal to pi by 2, when x is equal to pi by 2, you get t is equal to pi by 2 divided by 2 is pi by 4. So pi by 4 plus pi upon 4 is equal to pi upon 2. Right, that's pi upon 2. Yeah, all these are comment K questions. Now this is equal to integration of, when x is equal to 0, t is equal to pi by 4. When x is equal to pi by 2, when x is equal to pi by 2, t is also pi by 2. Yeah, pi by 2, even this fellow will be pi by 2. Okay, and then denominator becomes sine t, because everything sine x by 2 plus pi by 4 I took t. And then this is equal to cos of x will be equal to 2t minus pi by 2. Is it not? Okay, and then dx is equal to 2 into dt. 2 is a constant, I'll take outside. And then this is pi by 4 and pi by 2. And we know that cos of a minus b is same as cos of b minus a. Even if you change, you get a minus sign, and cos minus theta is plus cos theta. So this is cos of pi by 2 minus 2t. Okay, and then dt upon sin t. Okay, so 2 is a constant, integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2. Cos of 90 minus x is sin x, so you get sin 2t divided by sin t, and then this is dt. Right, sin 2 theta can be written as, this will become 2 times integration of pi by 4 to pi by 2. Pi by 4 to pi by 2, and sin 2t can be written as 2 sin t and cos t divided by sin t dt. Right, I'm going to cancel this 2 and sin. 2 is a constant, 4 is a constant, integration of cos is sin. Okay, between the limits pi by 4, and then you get pi by 2. Pi by 4 and pi by 2. Okay, so this is equal to 4 times sin 90, upper limit is sin 90, sin pi by 2 is 1, minus lower limit is sin pi by 4. So this becomes 4 times sin 90 is 1, sin 45 1 by root 2. Okay, let me check with the options. If I open the bracket, you will get this 4 minus 4 upon root 2. 4 upon root 2 is 2 root 2. So you get 4 minus 2 root 2. That's the answer, guys. 4 minus 2 root 2. That's the first option. Okay, let's move to the next question. This is minus a to plus a, minus 1 to plus 1. Okay, I'm going to separate them, x to the power of 27 and cos 6, plus integration of minus 1 to plus 1, and then e power x dx. Is it okay, guys? Now this is equal to, see, minus a to plus a, property number 5 in the textbook, minus a to plus a, f of x dx is equal to 2 times 0 to a f of x dx. 2 times 0 to a f of x dx if fx is even. Is it not? If fx is even, then this is 2 times. And 0 if fx is odd. 0 if fx is odd. So I'm going to take fx is equal to x to the power of 27, okay, and then cos x. F of minus x is equal to minus x to the power of 27, okay, and then you get cos of minus x. Cos of minus theta is plus cos theta, but minus x whole power 27 is minus out x to the power of 27 and cos x. So you get this as minus fx. F of minus x is minus f of x, so f of x is odd. Isn't it, guys? This is odd. So if this is odd, this fellow is 0. Right? Integration of e power x is e power x only between the limits minus 1 to plus 1. Upper limit is e power 1, lower limit is e power minus 1. You get this as e minus 1 upon e. That's the answer, guys. Answer is option C. Right? Let's move to the next question. Okay, now listen, I is equal to, I am going to take this as I is equal to integral 0 to pi. 0 to pi x into sin x to the power of 2n. Okay, upon sin x to the power of 2n plus this is cos x to the power of 2n. And then dx. Okay, let's call equation 1. I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Right, so I is equal to integration 0 to pi. You change x to upper limit minus x, you will get pi minus x. And then you get sine of 2 power n, upper limit minus x is pi minus x. Okay, and then divided by sin x to the power of 2n. Sin x to the power of 2n and upper limit minus x. Use King's property. So this is sin to the power of 2n, and then you get this as pi minus x. Plus again cos to the power of cos of pi minus x. Okay, and then power 2n and then dx. Right, so this can be written as I is equal to integral 0 to pi. This is pi minus x. Okay, 360 minus theta fourth quadrant, 180 minus theta second quadrant sin is positive. So this becomes sin power 2nx. Okay, and then 180 minus theta second sin is positive. You get sin x to the power of 2n. But cos is negative, but the power is even, right? Multiple of 2 is an even number. Cos of pi minus x with an even power will be cos to the power of 2n only. So it doesn't change. So now if I split this, I is equal to integral 0 to pi. Okay, and then this is pi into sin x to the power of 2n divided by sin x to the power of 2n, okay, plus cos x to the power of 2n minus integral 0 to pi, okay, x into sin x to the power of 2n divided by sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Right, so this is I. Right, if I shift on the left side, this will be 2i, guys. 2i is equal to pi is a constant out. You get this as 0 to pi. Okay, and then sin x to the power of 2n upon sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Okay, and then dx. Is it not? Okay, now follow carefully. Last property, guys, when you have suppose like this, integral 0 to a f of x dx, integral 0 to a f of x dx is 2 times integral 0 to a by 2 f of x dx. When can you do this? When you change x to upper limit minus x and you get back the same thing. Okay, when can I do this? I can write 0 to a as 2 times 0 to a by 2. write 2 times 0 to a by 2 if f of a minus x is equal to f of x. You change x to upper limit minus x. Change x to upper limit minus x, you get back the same thing. Then you can write 0 to a as 2 times 0 to a by 2. So 2i is equal to, okay, 2 times pi integral 0 to pi by 2. Okay, this is equal to 2 times integral 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, this is sin x to the power of 2n. Okay, divided by sin x to the power of 2n plus cos x to the power of 2n. Cos x to the power of 2n dx. So I am going to cancel this 2 and 2. Can I? So this becomes I is equal to pi times. Okay, now guys, this is of the form. See, whenever you have limit is 0 to a, 0 to a f of x, 0 limit should be always 0 to pi by 2. Okay, limit is 0 to pi by 2, then f of x to the power of n divided by f of x to the power of n. Okay, and then f of pi by 2 minus x whole power n. F of x power n divided by f of x to the power of n. Okay, and then f of pi by 2 minus x whole power n. F of pi by 2 minus x whole power n, then answer will always be equal to pi by 4. Isn't it, guys? We have done so many questions. Okay, there are 4 questions on NCERT on this property. So limit is 0 to pi by 2, cos power n, sin of 90 minus x is equal to cos x. So this is same as pi by 4. Alright, now so this becomes I is equal to pi square upon 4. Yes guys, this is equal to pi square upon 4. Yeah, that's the answer. Pi square by 4 answers option C. Okay, now let's move to next question, guys. Okay, I take I is equal to integration 0 to pi, integral 0 to pi x into f of sin x dx. Okay, let's call equation 1. I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx, okay, is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So I is equal to integration 0 to pi, change x to upper limit minus x, so this is pi minus x, and then you get f of sine of pi minus x, f of sine of pi minus x, and then dx. I is equal to integral 0 to pi, okay, this is pi minus x, f of sine of pi minus x will be equal to f of sine x only. Okay, no changes. Now if I multiply this, guys, I is equal to integration 0 to pi, integral 0 to pi into f of sine x, pi into f of sine x dx, minus integration 0 to pi x into f of sine x dx, x into f of sine x dx, this is same as I. If I shift on the left side, you get this as 2i is equal to pi is a constant, integral 0 to pi, and then you get f of sine x dx. Isn't it, guys? Just now we used the property 0 to a can be written as 2 times 0 to a by 2 if f of a minus x is equal to f of x. So change x to upper limit minus x, you get back the same thing. I can write 0 to pi as 2 times 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, and then this is f of sine x dx. Okay, so I cancel this 2 and 2. Right, guys, now you compare this fellow and this fellow, the value of a should be equal to pi only. Is it not? If I compare, the value of a will be equal to pi. Okay, let's move to the next question. Integration of 1 to e, log x can be written as log x into 1. Integration of log x is x log x minus x only, no? It is used by parts. First function is log x, integration of dx is x, minus integral of second, and differentiation of log x is 1 by x. This will cancel. So you get this as x into log x between the limits 1 to e. Dx is x between the limits 1 to e. Upper limit is e into log e. Lower limit is 1 into log 1. Upper limit is e minus 1. Upper limit minus lower limit will be e minus 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. Log e is 1. So you will get this as e minus of e minus 1. Right? So this is e minus e plus 1. This fellow will get cancelled. You will get the answer as plus 1. Alright, let's move to the next question, guys. I is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Okay, now listen. I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, this is log of 4 plus 3 sin x. Log of 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x. 3 cos x dx, you call equation 1. Okay, I'm going to use the property 0 to a f of x dx is equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So I is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2. Okay, you change x to upper limit minus x. You will get this a log of 4 plus 3 times sine of upper limit minus x is pi by 2 minus x divided by 4 plus 3 times, okay, cos of pi by 2 minus x, pi by 2 minus x, and then dx. Okay, now I is equal to integration 0 to pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, and then this will be equal to log of 4 plus 3 times sine of pi by 2 minus x is equal to cos x. Okay, and then cos of pi by 2 minus x is equal to sin x. So this is 4 plus 3 sin x. 3 sin x and then dx. Call equation 2. Right? If I add equations 1 and 2, I plus I is equal to 2i. So this becomes limit 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, and then this is log m plus log n. Equation 1, you will get log of 4 plus 3 sin x. Yeah, 4 plus 3 sin x divided by 4 plus 3 cos x. 4 plus 3 cos x, and then plus you have log of 4 plus 3 cos x divided by 4 plus 3 sin x. 3 sin x, and close the bracket, this is dx. Log m plus log n is log m into n. So you get 2i is equal to 0 to pi by 2. Okay, and then log m plus log n is log m into n. You will get this log of 3 plus 4 plus 3 sin x upon 4 plus 3 cos x. Okay, into this is 4 plus 3 cos x upon 4 plus 3 sin x. 3 sin x and then dx. Anyways, this will cancel, guys. You will get 2i is equal to integral 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2, and then you get log 1. Log 1 to any base is 0. So you get 2i is equal to 0. Log 1 to any base is 0, so you get 2i is equal to 0. 2i is equal to 0 is same as I is equal to 0. That's the answer, guys. Answer will be equal to 0. Last option. Alright, let's move to the next question. Okay, now listen. You put 3x is equal to t. Okay, and then dx is equal to dt upon 3. Even limit will change. When x is equal to 0, t will be equal to 0. When x is equal to pi by 6, okay, t will be equal to pi by 2. So what's the limit, guys? 0 to pi by 2. Am I right? 0 to pi by 2, this is cos square t. And dx is equal to dt upon 2. dt upon 3. Dx will be equal to dt upon 3. 1 by 3 is a constant. Either use the reduction formula, 2 steps you will get the answer, or nothing, no problem. Cos square x formula is 1 plus cos 2x by 2. Okay, and then this is dt. So this becomes 1 upon 6. Integral 0 to pi by 2. Okay, and then dt plus integration 0 to pi by 2. And then you get cos 2t dt. So this is equal to 1 upon 6. Integration of dt is t between the limit 0 to pi by 2. 1 upon 6 integration of cos 2x is sin 2x by 2 between the limit 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so 1 upon 6, upper limit is pi by 2, lower limit is 0. 1 by 12. Okay, upper limit is sine of 2 into pi by 2. Lower limit is sine 0. Sine 0 will be 0. Sine pi will be 0. Is it not, guys? So you get this as pi upon 12. Pi upon 12, that's the last option. Yes, guys, so I'll stop here. Thanks for joining me, guys. Please do subscribe and enable the bell icon so that you get notifications for all my classes. And please do watch, like and share my video, guys. And below the description box there is a link there. You can use that link to attend my special classes and plus classes on Unacademy platform. So I'll meet you on 8th of this month, 8th of this month with PYQs of application of integrals. Do watch my sessions, guys. Thanks for joining me. Alright, and please don't forget to follow me on the Unacademy app. Alright, thank you, guys. God bless you. Bye. Take care.